To really give you an in-depth look about the experience of watching this film, I'm going to give you a montage of my day thus far. First off, it was 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I woke up, it was bright as day, and I felt really good about myself. So I got up, opened up the blinds, took a shower, and I sang some heavenly tunes. Then I got dressed, went downstairs, ate some pizza for brunch. Then all of a sudden, I was in my room preparing for this review to let you guys know what the film I have just seen. Because there's a lot of montages. King Arthur and the Legend of the Sword. King Arthur was a movie directed by Guy Ritchie, and it stars Charlie Hunnam, Jude Law, and Eric Bana. And this movie is retelling the story of Arthur. Everyone heard this story before. The king gets killed by his uncle named Vortigern, and now Arthur, the son of the king, must come back with the Excalibur sword to dethrone Vortigern to earn his rightful name to the throne. That's pretty much what the whole entire movie is about. And I gotta talk about the whole entire movie in general looks good. The movie visually looks good. This film is equivalent to a body like Beyonce, but face like Andre. Ugh. This movie was drenched in montage scenes where it kind of took me out of the movie. The first half of this movie was rushed as hell. And they rushed the origin story of Arthur through montage scenes. And they used the montage scenes throughout the whole entire film. When a character sits down in real time and explain what is happening, and while he is explaining, we get a scenes of montages of what he is doing on screen. There is a movie that's similar to this where they use montage scenes. Ant-Man did it, but they only did it twice, and it was good. But yet, if you do the montage scenes of just constantly, it just gets tiresome. While having all these montage scenes, it takes away from the storytelling. I'm trying to collect information about Arthur, about what's his purpose, what kind of character he is. I didn't get that. I just got this. I do want to praise the dialogue. The dialogue in this movie was very good, and I was actually laughing and had some good quippy jokes. Also, they had good banter with their characters. Charlie Hunnam did a great job delivering the quippy lines, and also Charlie Hunnam adds charisma to his role. But outside of Charlie Hunnam, the characters couldn't really deliver. They all were bland. And also, I want to talk about Jude Law's performance as the villain. I mean, he was just a generic villain. I mean, he didn't really have no flavor, no taste with his villainy. He's just... Jude Law is a great actor, so he does a good job with his role. There are some scenes in this movie that was very choppy and very sloppy and things of that nature, where some scenes does not really make sense, like maybe in the first half, but then the third act of the movie kind of negates some of the first half flaws, but still it was... just the storytelling was very sloppy in that nature. Now, the main thing that I just want to talk about that really took me out of this film itself was the bad CGI. The CGI was terrible. CGI was so bad that it just looked like the graphics on Soul Calibur for PS3. There is these action sequences where Arthur uses the sword. It looked like they used like 3D animation you see from an anime, and it added it into the sequence, and it was very noticeably bad, and it was just jarring to look at. And still, the scene itself was still cool with the action sequences and that nature, but still it's just bad to look at. So now I'm like, I don't want to look at it, but it's, but hey, it's cool. Then I gotta talk about the final battle. Like the last battle felt like it was a final mission of a Soul Calibur. Like you're getting ready to fight Nightmare, and you have flames coming up and water in the background with flames and the eerie music. I just described the whole entire scene, and it's exactly like the final boss battle off of Soul Calibur 4 against Nightmare, Wow. This movie is not shit or anything in that nature. This movie is actually fun to watch, despite all of its numerous flaws and sloppiness. And I kind of wish this movie was a little longer. This movie was like 2 hours and 15 minutes, but if you really watch this film and break it down, it looks like it should have been 3 hours long. So I would really have it at least like 2 hours and 34 minutes or something like that. So therefore they could flesh out the character's origin story the right way. Most of the storytelling in this movie is told through montages. Other than that, this movie is not shit. I had a blast with this film. It is entertaining, it is fun, it's a thrill ride. And I think you have a thrill ride with this film. I have to give this film a Michael Keaton Batman. This film was very fun. I would definitely buy this movie on Blu-ray. I would say it's average, below average, slightly guilty pleasure. You would put it like that. This movie is very sloppy, but I had more fun with this film than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
What?
I had more fun with this film than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it.
So that's my review for King Arthur. Check this film out. And oh, by the way, this is a King Arthur hat. AMC Theaters sent me this hat when I went to a pre-screening for it yesterday. Thank you, AMC Theaters, for giving me this hat. I love you guys. Thank you. My local theater gave it to me. I come to that theater all the time, and they know who I am. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here, join me in the Batman family. And now I decided that I'm not going to do a spoiler review for Guardians of the Galaxy. I saw it 2 times, and the second time I watched it, it just declined a little bit. So once you guys see King Arthur, give me your thoughts, comment on the board. What is your favorite version of King Arthur? Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here, join me in the Batman family. I'll have more Batman-tastic reviews in the way. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.